Good morning. Welcome to Studio 365. Today is Wednesday, May 16th, 2018. It is the middle of the week. My name is Joshua, and I'm making my co-host, Pastor Kerrie Palmer, laugh over there again at me because, hey, we're celebrating Wednesday. We got to get motivated about that.
Middle of the week.
That's right. Middle of the week, which is a great day.
Right. And so I don't see your guitar.
I know. I'm so bad about
You are.
I'm so bad about bringing it, but I have good news for you. Number one, first off, I do have the Studio 365 After Hours band, which I keep trying to use every week.
Yeah, it's working.
I was thinking I could do like a remix of like I don't know, just keep playing it. Yeah, so that's about it. But here's the good news. So didn't bring the guitar.
All right.
I got all these shenanigans going on with the music. But I did buy a ukulele.
What?
Yes, I bought a ukulele.
I don't understand.
So
What's going on?
Well, see, the guitar it's so big, so it's hard to bring to the studio.
Sure,
but
it's
the
huge.
Ukulele, it could literally
Go in
just
your backpack.
go in my backpack. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got the ukulele. I'm trying to learn to play it. It's actually easier to play than the guitar. It's like you make a C chord with like holding down one string. So
Can you do that next Wednesday?
yeah.
All right, I'm excited. I'm going to hold you to it.
Okay, yeah, hold me to it. So I will bring my ukulele.
You've heard it here.
Yes.
The ukulele is
the
coming our way.
ukulele will be here, so we will do it.
And so how are you today?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I making it through the week, and all is well.
I love Wednesdays. We're like right in the middle.
Right.
We're still in the week, but we're heading to your favorite time of the week.
That's right.
Yeah, because don't you love the weekends the best?
I do love the weekends.
We all know that.
Yeah.
It's become your thing.
It is.
Kind of coffee's my thing and the weekend's your thing.
That's right. So
that's all it is. Well, today we have a great message, and it's from Matthew 11:28. It's funny, some of these things that we use, I can almost see them on a greeting card. Yeah. And this is one of those that I can see that like someone is kind of exhausted, waiting for that weekend.
Right.
And it's Jesus speaking, and it's a powerful invitation. And it's, come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. And isn't that just an awesome kind of a invitation from Christ? But it really means to me that we have to accept that.
Right. Yeah. That's a good thing to hear when you are tired and just, thinking, wow, can I keep, doing or going or whatever's going on? Can I make it? And that's very refreshing.
Yeah. This scripture means so much to me. Years ago, I was staying overnight with one of our kids in the hospital, and the hospital is not a place to get rest anyway.
Right,
but when you
are
sitting in a chair, and you're sitting in a chair and you're worried about your child or whoever you're with and stuff, it's just a hard place.
Lots of stress at the hospital.
It is. And it was early morning, because you know how I like my early mornings.
You do. I think your early morning is some people's late nights.
I don't understand. It's yours, that's for sure.
Yes.
You and I just live opposite lives.
That's right.
But that's what makes us friends, I guess.
Yep.
But it was early in the morning, and I was really just overcome by the stress of having a child in the hospital, and the sun just began to come in. And I had the Bible just sitting there, and I had been praying and asking for health for my child. And this scripture, it was almost like the light of the sun just lit it up. And as I read it, it was like I understood this is my choice, whether I do this alone or if I do it with God. And so I saw those words almost like highlighted, come to me. And it was the most powerful moment of realizing I had not done that.
Wow.
I had not surrendered all of this. I had not said, God, take this.
Right.
I had just been carrying the burden and feeling so weighed down by it. And so when it says, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, I understood it. And when I pray for people, I often talk to them about carrying a burden like a backpack. I mean, it'd have to have more than a ukulele, right?
Right.
But, it's just weighted down like as if it just has all these rocks, and every rock represents a burden. And I'm always very cognizant of the fact that whenever I'm sitting with someone, I don't know their story,
right,
but I can tell you that they have burdens.
Yeah.
And what we do with those burdens, just like you and I have burdens, is the difference of how we manage our life. And so talk about those rocks coming out of the backpack until the burden is no more. And that day, that morning, I had to take each one. I couldn't just put the backpack down. I had to look at each burden and what I was really feeling in that moment of how I had to give the burden to Christ. And then there's this moment in time where God is speaking and it's just being this issue of, you come to me and you're weary and you're carrying this burden, and I'm going to give you rest. And, for me, rest was so, at that point, I had not slept or anything, but it was so much more. It was rest of my soul.
Yeah.
It was this peace that I needed to have. And years later, as I began to minister to people and to sit beside them in hard moments, I realized that the best thing I could do was help them understand that the peace of God is theirs if they ask for it. So Joshua and friends, today we need to realize that all we have to do is come to Jesus. And I will see you tomorrow in Studio 365.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Studio 365. Once again, just if you have a friend or family member, or you heard this and you think, wow, someone could really benefit from listening to this podcast, make sure to share this with them, and we would love to see them here, and we will see you right back here tomorrow morning.